Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's your host, Street Urchin.
He's a little strange.
I know it's been a while since my last video. The holidays are, time consuming for me. But during that time, we made it to over 100 subscribers. So that's of course huge for me. I'm glad that so many of you are enjoying what could be considered ass MBTI as an ENTP. The Emperor Isn't Wearing Clothes app came pre-installed. What can you do?
You've gotta do better.
I was planning on releasing a character analysis video today, something fun and lighthearted, but it's just not ready yet.
You should have figured out the kind of man I was a long time ago.
So instead I thought we'd go ahead and upset some people, because that's what we do here. At Street Urchin Studios, we make sure that our content will get a rise out of someone. So today I shall bring you Street Urchin's super ultimate uber INFJ mistype likelihood list. That's a title, because it makes me smile. Hopefully it'll make you smile too. As I've mentioned on more than one occasion, people mistype as INFJ ridiculously often. Befuddles the brain. Normally I'd wonder how it is that people don't question why it is that there's so many INFJs around, given that they're the rarest personality. But then I remember, oh right, most people that care about MBTI don't prefer introverted thinking. Just one giant feels carnival, or as I call it, Street Urchin's Inferno. So let's figure out which personalities are more or least likely to type as an INFJ. All right, so it looks like we've got ISTP. So ISTPs actually share the same cognitive functions as an INFJ, just in, different orders. I think they hate extroverted feeling so much that if they have to do it more than like twice a day, they consider doing it a lot. And so I'm gonna say they're actually more likely to type as INFJ. ENFJ, I think, is what that is. Is that Aragorn? What is that? All right, you are guaranteed at least once. And I know you do it because you think that being an INFJ will get you more attention, which is correct. ENFP, definitely more likely. Not as much as some other personalities. If we catch you in a somber mood, if you just got done helping your ESFJ mom do her party stuff, you're definitely gonna put down that you prefer extroverted feeling. And then the rest just falls into place. I think that's the ISFP. You're guaranteed at least once. The tests are just terrible. Not your fault. The tests make it seem like introverted feeling and extroverted feeling are interchangeable. I swear the people that make the tests have no idea what they're doing. Ooh, ENTP. If you're an ENTP and you type as an INFJ, you were high. I mean, really high. You were in orbit doing lines with God high. So we're gonna say never. I think this is the ESFJ? I just imagine that they're delivering a cake to a backyard birthday party after they finished reading a book of Twilight. I'm gonna say that they're less likely to type as an INFJ. They're obviously gonna get the, extroverted feeling part of the test figured out, but it's their extroverted intuition that's gonna, bring them back. Next is ESFP. You don't even know what MBTI is, do you? We're gonna go ahead and throw them at more likely. ESFPs have virtually no sense of self-awareness, but they still think they're God's gift to man. Oh, I'm so intuitive. Oh, I'm the smartest person I know. You get the bit. I think this is the ISTJ. Once again, this is a personality that doesn't give a rat's ass about MBTI. They're probably more likely to type as an INTJ instead. We're gonna put them at will never. And that's mostly because there aren't enough people that also talk about MBTI. ESTPs, they know what they're about. They don't really have a problem with being real. So if you can convince them to put down Call of Duty for 10 minutes, they'd probably just type as themselves. INTJ, ooh, absolutely up here. I don't know what it is with you people. My theory is that you genuinely hate doing things for other people. 2 weeks ago, you helped someone change out their laundry. Oh, I have to help people all the time. Oh, just no, you're not. Oh, you know what? I just realized that this is the, I think this is the ESTJ. This is the ISTJ. You know what? We're gonna flip it. This is the ESTJ now.
Bitch, I do what I want!
Just like with the ISTJ, this type is never gonna take the test, really. Unless it's for a job, of course. And will never type as such. If anything, they're more likely to type as an SFJ instead. What are you again? You're say INTP. That's it. I'm gonna throw you into the less likely category, given that your memory is probably better than average. So you're probably gonna think to yourself, oh, I don't like interacting with humans, so you get to go there. ISFJ, I think they'll be about the same. They know that their whole life is about routine. Then they'll get sad about it, maybe quit halfway through the test. ENTJs. Well, being the psychopath personality, personality. They might tell people that they're INFJ just so that they can potentially get something out of it. But if they were taking the test with nothing to gain, I would actually put them down as never. And last but not least, we have the INFP. I think your problem is that you're so good at imagining that you could be that. You can kind of create this fantasy in your mind about why you did the things that you did. And of course, you would rather go with your heart than do any, hard research or anything. So then you write about it on Facebook, celebrate on TikTok, then other INFPs are like, oh, they're just like me. And then they type themselves as INFJ. Once again, it's a circus. It's not your fault. You're just excellent actors. So you get to go right here. Duh. And I think for bonus points, how likely is an INFJ to type as an INFJ? I would say that with all the garbage floating around the internet, how atrocious the tests are, I actually think that an INFJ is less likely to type as an INFJ. If you think you might be an INFJ but you're not sure, come talk to me in my Discord channel. I'll ask you a series of invasive questions that are guaranteed to make you uncomfortable. Alright, so that is my oh-so-comprehensive INFJ mistype list. I hope there was at least one person who decides to retake the test after this. Every time someone figures out they're not an INFJ, an ENTP gets his wings. In heaven or hell, I'm not certain. If you enjoyed the video, you should hit that like button. If you can think of some times where someone was clearly mistyped as INFJ, let us know in the comments. As per the usual, I've got more content on the way. Griffith was generally entertaining to type, but his MBTI probably won't shock anyone. That's all the time for this video. I'll catch you next time. Bye!